We are back with another one, man. Welcome back to another episode of Storm Talk, man. Today, Christmas Eve, Chargers, Joe Ortiz, now front office, Jim Harbaugh, man. That staff is still making moves, man. Like I was telling y'all from the jump, with his 3-3-5 defense, man. Or you can even say a 4-2-5, right? Just having Henley at that linebacker position and having Derwin James, right? We get a Moden out to Tennessee. You feel me? We go get a couple DBs out of Notre Dame and Maryland. And I also said this, man, Derwin James being our linebacker, if we grab another safety coming out that draft, we going to be complete, man. And what do? We go and sign this big ass shoe. We go and sign fucking safety Eddie Jackson, man. If y'all know about Eddie Jackson was one of those top safeties in the league for a long period of time. He's coming off an 8th season. Round 4 pick out of Alabama, right? He played, I think he played for the Bears and the, who else did he play for? Damn, who did he play for? I forgot who he played for when he came in the league, but I'm going to say this. He one of them. Yeah, he went to Baltimore. That's what I'm saying. Like, Joe Ortiz know what he's doing. Grabbing these players. Oh, they had that baby. Shouts out to Aubrey and Diamond, man, for having a kid, man. That's not that right now online, man. That's great. 9 pounds, 3 ounces, baby girl. All right, back to the live, man. Chargers just signed Eddie Jackson. I don't know for how long, for how much. I don't know the stats yet, but what I do know is putting him in a defense, familiar with the Joe Ortiz of the staff, and even being teammates with Khalil Mack, pairing him up with Derwin James. This is only. We're getting the tease of what the Chargers actually can be once we get the pieces that we really need, right? When this upcoming draft, we're going to draft a couple people. We're going to draft a couple players that's going to implement and take these older guys' position, right? Such as a Moden, such as a Eddie Jackson, such as even, what can I say? Who else is experienced, right? That we need to, I don't know. I think we're really building that defensive core correctly to where we can rely on these guys for the upcoming season, right? I really believe us building this defense through the draft so we can have a better team coming forward in the future, man. Having this DB package that we have, man, we're gonna have hold up. Now that we got Eddie Jackson, we got Moden at the top, we got Eddie Jackson at the strong. We got Derwin at the sub linebacker. We got Henry at the middle side linebacker. We got 2 DBs out of Steele and Hart. And then we got our D-line. We got 3 safeties, really 4, because Cam Hart was a safety at Notre Dame. So the fact that we got 4 safeties, 4 versatile people, and Derwin coming out that blitz off the edge, you can't stop us. Having experience with an Eddie Jackson, some players may be slow when they get older, but you cannot stress enough experience. You cannot stress enough fundamentally sound, knowing where to be on the field. Eddie Jackson is one of those players who knows where to be and how to get it done productively. He's a vet. He's going to make the younger guys better. He's going to eventually turn up with the team because we have been turning up, and he's going to be one of those factors to come down and make a tackle in a crucial play. Elijah Moden has been great for us, man. A stud. I believe he has like 3 interceptions. Derwin James in our box. Derwin is so elusive, man. He's not really in the passing coverage unless he's manned up with somebody as like a Kelsey or something like that. For the most part, he's coming in our box and coming down. So for that coverage, we can take out a Taylor and put in the Eddie Jackson. We take out a Taylor, put in a Jackson, leave Leonard and Taylor out and have that Jackson in. We have a Madden-type defense right now. We have a Madden-type defense. I wish I could show y'all. Hold up. Harbaugh and this defense, Jesse Minter and this defense, they playing Madden ball right now. I ain't gonna lie. They playing Madden ball right now. Look, everybody talking about it. Everybody talking about it right now. All right. All right.
hedged their bets with a huge signing. Well, I wouldn't say huge, but really kind of nice. If you're new to the channel, we're Detroit Lions fans, but we have this channel all about the LA Chargers. We followed Jim Harbaugh. We're here in Michigan, so we followed him out there. Then we started this channel, and here we are. So if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. If you're a Chargers fan, my hair is crazy. I literally have this is just made cookies. And I'm just like, let's just do it. Let's just do it. It's part of the season. Let me know in the comments your Christmas Day meal, kind of the headliner. Is it?
I don't want to talk about no Christmas meal. Christmas came early for the Chargers. We signed Eddie Jackson. Let me get back to what I was talking about, right? We have a Madden-like defense. When I say Madden, I mean Madden-like defense. I'm going to show you one of these lives real quick. Damn, I can't even show you no live that I went recently. I was trying to show y'all how my lineup on Madden is coming to fruition on the real life stage of the Chargers. Here it is. Don't worry about that. Listen to me, y'all. We got Eddie Jackson. Do not think Eddie Jackson is going to stay on the team forever. He's 31. Most likely got him on a budget. We've been smart with our money. Moden at the free. Eddie at the strong. That's two safeties. We got Fulton, Cam, and Steele. Steele is going to be that inside. Cam Hart, Fulton, be that outside. D-line come in. How is that not scary, especially when the playoffs are rolling in? We're going to win tougher games than we've been winning right now. I see a lot of y'all on Instagram. I see a lot of y'all on YouTube talking about the Chargers now. Why? Because we're winning. I've been saying this shit. How long have I been doing this YouTube? Maybe almost a year when I've been talking about the Chargers. And I've been preaching Herbert might have the most productive year and this offense, this Charger team might look like the Baltimore Chargers, right? Because we're building and bringing on these type of guys. I've told y'all over and over, man. Harbaugh was a coach for the Niners. He took Kaepernick to the Super Bowl. You know Kaepernick. Nigga took a knee. He took him to the Super Bowl. What is we talking about? That team had Frank Gore run game. It had Vernon Davis, a strong tight end. And it had a defense. Pat Sherrill with Bowman. Bowman is on our team on the defensive staff of a linebacker coaching them up. Henley having a hell of a year. Shout out, you know who I'm shout out, man. Shout out Crenshaw District. Shout out Henley. This is not just a team that the Chargers fans, like, we are not surprised, right? I'm not surprised none of this success has happened. I'm surprised that we lost to the Steelers because we got injured. I'm surprised that we lost to the Cardinals. I had us winning maybe two more games that we're actually going to win because we're going to win out against the Patriots and the Raiders. Count it in, lock it in, it's good. But for us to be like this with the same roster that we just had, not too different from last year, and the environmental change that we just took, and come on, gang. We won 5 to 6 games last year. Quentin Johnson is still not proven to be that number one receiver, but we're playing to his strength. You feel what I'm trying to say? This team is different. It's great to see. Like I'm trying to say as well, Eddie Jackson is now on the team. That is going to make us tougher than what we already have been. We've been tough as shit. We have never finished games. Have we been finishing games like this since fucking Rivers was in the... You feel what I'm trying to say? Last time we was finishing games like this, Rivers was at quarterback. That Jaguar playoff game is not happening ever again with this staff. Chargers is not to be messed with, and honestly, I don't see us winning the Super Bowl this year. I had the Ravens, and I still do. We are not there yet. We got potential, but once we establish this draft and continue to improve, continue to sign people like Eddie Jackson, mind y'all, we got Joe Ortiz. He drafted Zay Flowers. He drafted Lamar Jackson. He drafted those type of players on that Ravens team for years. He come to us, and what did he do? The first year he come to us, we grab a Joe Alt, we grab a McConkey, we grab 2 DBs. That's crazy, right? And not only that, gang, we already have Pro Bowl, All-Pro type of players. McConkey is top 5 receiving in the league, top 5 within rookies. right? Let's start there. Second round pick out of Georgia. He has never missed a draft in a minute. He draft Cal Hamilton. What do you do? Come to us, draft his teammate, which is Cam Hart, the safety, plug him at the DB, going crazy now. Cam Hart is like our modern day Jalen Ramsey. Y'all just don't see it. Had a little bump injury, 2 games, but he's one of them. What is this nigga talking about? We never finished the game. Shake my head. I know you sneak dissing. Bro, I'm not sneak dissing. You see this? I'm not sneak dissing. I'm saying the Chargers has always been close and lost so many close games within 3. This is the year that we've been finishing those games and making a statement that we one of those teams that's to be feared, man. The storm is coming. That's all I'm trying to say. The storm is coming. The storm has came. Honestly, it's been look. Go outside. If you in Cali, go outside right now. The sun ain't out, but it ain't cold. It ain't hot. Nigga, it's storming right now. Playoffs is coming up. We finna win these next 2 games, and we just got Eddie Jackson. Should I just put some Eddie Jackson highlights while we talk about this signing right now for real? Last time I tried to do something, they try to copyright me. He said, once I go down 14-0, I'ma quit. Nobody care about that Madden stuff, bro. I don't care about that Madden stuff, bro. But we finna put on some.
It's true.
We finna put on some Eddie clips real quick. Just 2 seconds. Somebody who has a knack for the ball can come down and hit. You feel what I'm trying to say? Can really come out. The storm is coming. Pause. Yo, I come in late as pause. That's a pause, bro. We ain't even finna do that. But for real, Eddie Jackson planting him, bro. He 31. Matter of fact, man, you could put Molden coming down as a strong. Put him as a free, so he don't have to come down no much if he, you feel me, don't got a leg in it. Mind you, we do have Tony Jefferson as well, who has been stepping up from the practice squad, and he had that great hell of a game that preseason. I know y'all remember that, man. This defense is crazy good. I ain't gonna lie, it's crazy. This defense is crazy. And imagine we draft a younger Eddie Jackson coming up in this draft. That's what I'm on. Building this team, right? Drafting players that are vets that can come in and do what they do. We drafted players that was 4-year starters, 3-year starters, captain on their teams. We're not just drafting players. I got a good highlight tape, right? We're going in depth. Joe Ortiz is really in his bag, really doing what he's doing. More than that, we still need a receiver. It's a couple free agents out there, right? A couple free agents. T. Higgins might be a free agent. Who else might be a free agent? It's a couple players that might really be a free agent. That would be Garrett Wilson, might be a free agent. Chris Godwin out of the Buccaneers. These are all solid receivers that can plug in, and Herbert is a receiver. Herbert is a receiver that can really do anything on the field, man. He can do anything, especially with this O-line trouble that we having right now. He's still doing what he's doing. You feel me? So if you really continue to build this team around Herbert, Herbert can really be top 5. And right now, Herbert has been top 5 in the league these last couple weeks. He threw 2 interceptions the last 2 weeks, but he's thrown, I think, 4 touchdowns to those 2, maybe 5. 2-game win streak, 3-game win streak. Like, Herbert doing it up. If you put Herbert on some other, you feel me? Come on, gang. Like, Herbert should be in the running for MVP, but Barkley out there doing his shit. I ain't gonna lie, Barkley is seeming like the running away from MVP with Jaden Daniels. That division is cold. I ain't gonna lie, that whole division is cold. But back to this, man. Eddie Jackson is on the team, man. That is exciting to see. It's crazy to see. I'm just excited for us to draft a younger Eddie Jackson to implement our defense, to have film. Look what Eddie did. Look how he did it. Just what I want you to do in dogs. So honestly, hopefully we draft. And I know we will going to draft a couple defensive players for sure on that D-line. Continue to build this defense, because defense win championships, like I was trying to say. Joe Ortiz and that Ravens defense. The players he drafted are still on that team, are still ballers. I don't have to go that far. And he was with them for 20 plus years. He knows what he's doing. We drafted Quentin Johnson. He drafted Zay Flowers. Who's better than you? I know the seasons is, I'm just saying, man, shout out Joe. He doing it. Shout out Johnson. He doing it, man. Shout out Steele. They balling out, man. Now Eddie Jackson's with Derwin James. And if you ask me right now, the top 3 safeties is Derwin, Minka, and Jesse Bates. I don't care what order you put it in. I could be biased and put Derwin at first, but them the top 3. Them the top 3. Bates, Minka, Derwin. I had Justin Simmons on there when he was on the Broncos, but when he came and went to the Falcons, and you saw two great safeties, you feel me, side by side, you can really see the difference, right? If you ever watch bodybuilding, niggas look good, ooh, they swole, and then once they get next to each other, you can see the differences. Eddie, that nigga Jesse Bates is really colder than Justin Simmons. Like, Justin Simmons is cold, but he ain't cold. He ain't cold like Bates. Bates is one of them. This nigga Gabe Roof is crazy, bro. Like, for real. That's not even cool. It's not even cool.